We're on.
My name is Robert Owens. I'm an independent candidate running for Attorney General. And in my legal career, I've earned a reputation as the man to see when you need a champion against overwhelming odds. Now, the people of Ohio need someone that will fight for them. Unfortunately, our two political opponents that we have in this race are really nothing more than the representatives of their political parties. Continuously throughout their campaigns and their words and deeds, they have shown that they will put the political parties first and foremost. And consider the consequences, really, of business as usual in Columbus then. Just in the scandals we know about from the last two elected and very highly partisan administrations, one Republican, one Democrat, we've seen over $2,000 out of pocket for every single family in Ohio. Now, I have a solution. It's called the Robert Owens Community Agenda Action Plan. It has four main features. One, we're going to end the no-bid contracts and the slush funds because these are the tools of pay-to-play politics. Two, we're going to use the tools in the Office of Attorney General to prevent violent crime and to place an emphasis on solving violent crime, especially in urban areas. Three, we're going to restore law enforcement trust in critical support agencies that are operated by the Attorney General. And four, we're going to dramatically increase government transparency and enforcement of Ohio's sunshine laws. And so these are the main categories that we need to focus on. This is why we got involved in this race, to make real and long-lasting change at the Attorney General's office and to actually provide an advocate for the people as opposed to an advocate for the two political parties.
You're an attorney here in Delaware.
That's right.
How long have you been in practice?
10 years.
And where'd you go to school?
Ohio Wesleyan for undergrad, then had a year to spend in England at Oxford University during that time, and then finally at Capital University Law School, where I graduated with my law degree.
Are you from Delaware?
No, not originally. Came here to go to school at Ohio Wesleyan.
Okay, where are you from originally?
The Northern Virginia area.
Oh, really? Okay. And why'd you come back to Delaware? And did you just like the area, or?
Well, yeah, I had made a lot of friends. I had was very politically active in college as well, and so just knew a lot of people in the community, not just at the university. And then down in law school, I had obviously grown some roots. I had met my wife down there as well in Columbus, and so we definitely wanted to stay in the area. And when an opportunity came up to come back to Delaware, well, we just jumped right on it. It's a wonderful community. I mean, if I don't get home early on Tuesday, my neighbors already dragged my trash can in. Our neighbors next door are just, it's an elderly couple that they're just wonderful, and it's just a great community to live in.
Now, are you a registered Republican?
Well, Ohio has sort of weird laws with regard to that. Nobody's necessarily registered as anything. You affiliate based on where you're going to cast your primary vote. This past year, I voted for Dr. Ron Paul, who was in the Republican field. This was actually before this office came open, but in the past I voted for both parties. I was amongst the majority of Ohioans who voted for Mark Dan in 2006, really not having the inclination that he was what he was. And I think that's so often the case with these party guys.